In this video, I'm going to be showing you what our mushroom looks like, and I put on some really fake nails to make it look a little bit more interesting. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So we might as well start here as well. This is one of our workstations. I usually work at this one, and then my mom works on this one. And this one, we got these tables from Mica, and we put on those little wheels so that it's nice to move around and makes it really helpful when working. So this is where we put all of our foam beads. As you can see, we've got like a bunch of different colors here in the back. And it just makes it easy because you just grab it and then add it to the slime that you need to add it to. And then here's a bunch of extra slimes that we used for videos. So you can recognize that one over there. And I actually need to pack that away. And then there's some fragrances that we use. It's a little basket, and there's some of my filming equipment peeping back there. And then here's some more foam beads, some pretty colors. These are all colors that we end up using a lot, so it's handy to have it right here. And then here's where we put containers, so when you're making a slime you can just put it in a container and then take it and put it by the other table that I'll show you now. Here's some activator bottles while making. Here's a bunch of our fragrances that we use, and then my mom's got one like this on her table as well. Here's all the paints that we use, and then this is where I work. So this is where I make the slimes, and then when you're busy with one type of slime you just have the container with everything in here. So this one's cloud slime. Ooh. And then here we've got some clear slime, and you can get these containers from Mambo's. And then this is the board that we use. So when an order comes in, we write it on this board. So here's all the clay slimes that still need to be made to fulfill the orders, like the crunch slimes. It just makes it easy for while you're making something just to come and have a look here and see how many of that something you need to make. So that's our little view from the outside. And now this one's my mom's table that she usually uses. The same thing, here's some containers that we might be using from now on, but we still need to perfect it. Here's all the containers, and then here's also her fragrance oils that she has on her table, paints again in her little measuring spoons. And then it's always handy to have cream ready while making slime to keep your hands moisturized. And then here's what's inside of her little rack. So there's more fragrance oils, more fragrance oils. Don't know if you guys can recognize these ones, but this was the ones from America that we got. Here's a whole tray full of the food coloring that we use for clear slimes. Might need to clean that up a little bit actually. And here's a handy little container full of foam beads that are not over there. So we keep them in here, and it's quite handy. Like this one we use for, what's that slime called? Let me know in the comments if you can recognize that slime's name. I can't think of it now. But here's a bunch of foam beads that we use. And then here's more foam beads and glitters and things that we use very frequently. So it's better to have it in here than to go all the way to the other side to get it. And then, ooh, here's our glitter tray. It looks quite messy, but I promise you it's organized. This is our white glitter. We keep it in there. A lot of these we use for slimes and etc. Some little pretty hearts that I used for a video, some stars, and a bunch of interesting looking glitters. We don't use all of them, but some pretty little things. Looks like my nails. Like one of my favorite little trays in here. Sometimes when you need inspiration for a new slime, you can just come and see what's in the glitter tray, and then just like come up with some new slime ideas. So yeah, that's basically what we have in here. These little animals that I used for a video as well. Okay, and here we have another tray And this has got a bunch of paint containers and containers that we use for the Mush Mini and the Cloud Babies slime. And then, oh, and this is our little coffee station, and where we keep our printer, and there's a speaker there. When it gets really tiring to work or late at night, we just put the speaker on and play some music. And that's the kettle that we use to fill up our activator. And then there's a lot of coffee mugs there, excuse the mugs. And then we've got a little couch here that we can use when we get tired, if you need to take a quick little nap, a little power nap. And then, so this is the view that you get from this side. My mom's station, my station, and there's the little board. I'll show you guys what that is just now. And then here's more glitter. I'm sure you guys just want to see all the glitter that we have. So here's our hollow glitters. I just love what the flash does to it when you film it. And here's some more of these little things that we use for strawberry kisses. And often a lot of these things I use for filling up treat boxes, etc. Like these, we don't have this in a slime, but I use it for treat boxes. Some more of those shredded paper things. This is what goes on top of Twinkle and Full Moon. Love those stars. That I used for that birthday balloon slime that someone created. It's a bunch of luster powder. Just some more glitters and stars. That doesn't actually belong there. That needs to go into the other tray. And then if we go back to my station here, this one is filled with foam beads. This one's filled with foam beads here. And very handy to keep it in here. Getting stuck under my nails. And then this is where we have our slush beads. So it's very handy to keep it in containers like this right by your workstation. So when I'm making a slime, making a slime, and now the next step, you add the foam beads or whatever that needs to go on the top, that's over there. And then the next step is to come to this station over here. So this is our little label printing machine that we use sometimes for medleys, etc. And then this is where we keep all of our stickers. Missing some colors, but our sticker order came in today. So here we go. And packaging for heat sealing is in there. So, and we got this cute little container from Mr. Price. Mr. Price actually has really nice packaging and container things that aren't too badly priced if you're looking to spice up your slime room as well. And here's our little pens and papers. This is where we write orders on. And here's all our labels that we use, that we just print with the printer in the back there. So all the way up to Z, we've got all the names here. So then once you make a slime, you bring it here, put the label on, put the sticker on and everything, and then you put that, what's that called, plastic on. And then this is what it looks like while we're still making slimes. This table gets filled up so much. And then you put this plastic on, and then this next part here is where you heat seal everything. So then it becomes like this. And then it's ready to go onto the packaging station, which is over there where we package all the orders. This is also an exciting box. This is all of our treat box things. So all the stuff that goes into treat boxes we keep in here for the majority of the things that go into treat boxes. So actually this is a really exciting bag. This is all the little goodies that can go into treat boxes. Little jelly cubes, I like including that. Little foam beads, Fimo slices and glitters. So I love doing this. I love filling up some nice interesting looking things for the treat boxes. And then I'll clean that up just now. And then in this tray over here, while you're packaging, some orders need a little something extra. Like here, this is Bubsy Bear. It's a cloud slime and it needs a little bear. So while you're packaging, you need to get it out of here. So here's a little bear that we use for Bubsy. Super cute. And then for ballet slipper, you get a little ribbon. Here's all the stuff for Malibu. Here's all our little foam bead baggies that we include with DIY kits and treat boxes. Ooh, and then this is the baggie that comes with Leave a Little Sparkle. Really convenient to have it all packaged in and you just grab and go. This is what comes with a Cup of Wonderland. Ooh, and this one, I don't know what to do with that yet. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Ooh, and this is the Flutterby baggies. These are really cute. So then once you've packaged all of that, you put it down on this table, and then that's when we package your order and everything. And then these orders are actually some of the problem orders that we still need to sort out. So those haven't been sent off today. And then here's some more of our big batches. So here's a basic slime. I need to fill it up, it's looking really sad. Here's our big batch of clay slime that also needs to be filled up actually. Here's another clay and our icing slimes in there. There we go. So then once something is packaged and you put the Aramex bag on or whatever, we dump it here on the couch and that's where it stands. And then, oh, I forgot to show you guys in here. So this is where we keep all of our bead baggies that go with treat boxes and DIY kits. Here's some slush beads that you can buy as well on our website. And then this is all the packaging things that you have for the treat boxes. You get some cute little raffia, etc. with that. That's where we keep our heat gun and our mixer when we mix big batches. And over there some more packaging supplies that we keep in there. Now this table over here is where we pack the extra baggies. So there's all our sweets, etc. And then over here is our big can of activator that also I think needs to be filled up a little bit. It's looking a bit sad. But then we use that kettle that was on that side and we fill it up over here. We use this thing to mix big batches. You've got to fill that all the way up and use like 10 of these when we mix a big batch. So it's crazy. It takes a big arm workout. So then this surface over here we use to package the little extra baggies. So these are the baggies that we use, and then you get this with a bunch of sweets. So here's just some of the sweets that we have. We've got a ton more sweets in the garage. This is definitely one of my favorite parts, is including little candies and sweets and things for you guys. These are adorable. It's little ice creams. And these little lollipops are just so cute. And then this container is where we keep all of our Ziploc baggies and things that we use to fill. We use these for filling up treat box baggies and foam bead baggies, etc. So then here's the little card that you get with the borax. So with every purchase you'll get one like this, and then you've got to mix your own activator, and the instructions are on here. You've got to mix your own activator that you add to sticky slime if you want it to be less sticky. And then some orders, I think that are 4 or more slimes, 5 or more slimes, we include some little bottle of ready-made activator, which is just so cute. So this is basically just that's already been mixed and placed into a little container. And then here, this is where we keep some of our packaging stuff, our fragile stickers, some more labeling, and our courier bags. So this is inevitably what you buy when you pay for courier. This is the one that we use for Cape Town. So, and this bag costs 40 Rand, and then it can't fit as much as what the Joburg bag can. So that's why you sometimes need to buy another bag when you order slimes, because not all of it can fit into one of these. And then this is some of the orders. We write the orders down, and then that gets used later when we shop for our slimes. That's when we put them in little piles and you get the sweet baggie and everything with it. And then this is our packaging supplies. So we've got some bubble wrap over here. That thing's just to cover up the brag because we don't like looking at that while we work. And then here's some more packaging supplies that we use when packaging orders. And then how cute is this? This is my mom and that's our aprons that we use when we work, because slime can get everywhere, so it's always good to just have an apron to protect your clothes. And that's the mushroom. So we're also going to have our workshops here and everything. So if you're coming for a workshop soon, the dates are on the website for the next few months. This is where we'll be working, and we'll probably be using that table over there and just move it over here so that it looks a bit like there's a bit more space or whatever. So this is the mushroom.